one of them came close with that guy wanted to, I don't know what they wanted to do, but they spoke their language, and so they told me to stand up. I could not get up, or bleeding profusely all over the place. Then they left me there. You know, they left some persons in the bush to chase after me. So they went back to those people. So I was left there in the forest. They told me not to leave there. I mean, there was nothing I could even do still. But while I was there, bleeding and all, I just was using my back to...
You were crawling with your back?
Yes, with my back. For a few seconds, I'll do it. Some seconds, I will rest. I'll continue again. I'll rest, just like that, until later that night, not midnight. Some persons came, saw me with a vehicle. I think they
you had gotten to the edge of the road, at least with this, by the time they saw you from the main road.
The place is like a track road in the forest. Where I took myself to was a track road in the forest.
Okay.
Like it looked like a road that vehicle passed, but you know, a track road. So I was just using my back to go. At a point, I could not move anymore. I was thirsty. I was sleepy. I started counting the stars. So when this truck came with the flashlight, some persons came out armed. I thought that maybe they had come to complete the board. You know, they were asking who am I until it came close. They took me to a nearby hospital, and that was how I started my first operation. Yeah.
Now, I know this is very painful for you to experience, for you to share with us, and I truly appreciate the fact that you've made the effort, and I can imagine how it must be for you emotionally. But I'm glad that you're saying the story, so that other people who have gone through this experience will know that they're not alone. So how has that affected you as a person since you got back? What are the things that's, worry you now that didn't used to worry you before? How has it changed your personality?
I'm going to say I'll give God the glory, because during the period of I spent about 4 months thereabout in the hospital, then I could not move, just at the spot. So it was excruciating pain for months. At the point I was hallucinating. I dream. I'm always dreaming and stuff. Then later on, the hallucinations spiked up, or due to people around me, good people that were morally supporting me and all of that. So then I left the hospital in the 4th month. I was receiving treatment at home for like straight 7. It was in total like 7 months thereabout, until I held the crutches for the first time, to start moving with the 2 crutches gradually. So that period was a period of just
depression. I can imagine.
Yeah, well, I know I've healed from that, even though sometimes I try to fight. I always do things to keep me positive and all of that. But what it did was just, it made me appreciate the little things of life. So, not as bothered and worried like I used to be before. Little things of life, although it has taken me back in terms of now I can do with my hands. I can walk with my hand, not my leg like that for now, because
I can see this car.
Yeah, the leg needs another procedure to enable bending and running and stuff like that, which I'm not ready for now. So I just do what I can do.